than other series open wheel cars, and so he's doing a fantastic job for his first go with this particular Dallara chassis.
He won the Champ Car Atlantic title with Walker Racing in 2006. Now Simona Di Silvestro will try to take a shot at Danica. Here's turn 17. Into the front stretch.
I think where Danica's really having trouble is this next set of corners. Not turn one so much, but up and over the hill and turn. This section right here is where it seems like her car is pushing. She doesn't have the grip in the front. See how the car slides out a little bit? Ooh, wow. Contact there.
Little love tap. Hello.
Wow.
Oh,
she did.
Simona is going to take the spot.
And here comes Kimball.
Oh, contact.
And Sato once again is sideways.
Yeah, a little contact with Sebastian Bourdais there in the 19 car.
Charlie Kimball having a good run in that orange, green, and white car. He's in the top 10. It's the driver that we told you about, moving from Firestone Indy Lights, the diabetic. Boy, having a great race this afternoon. He admitted to a rookie mistake at St. Petersburg, crashing, coming out of the pits on cold tires, but he's proving his worth here this afternoon. Charlie Kimball running in 10th spot. As far as the front of the field is concerned, it's still Will Power leading Scott Dixon with 13 laps to go at Barber. Versus welcomes you back to live coverage of the Honda Indy Grand Prix of Alabama at Barber Motorsports Park. And Danica Patrick now under fire from Vitor Mira.
Back when Danica started to lose those spots, she actually radioed in and apologized to her team for slipping back, and they said, don't worry about it, you've come back up before, you can do it this time. Well, just a lap ago, they told her, Danica, just do the best you can at this point.
She's dropped back to 12th position, Mira right behind her. J.R. Hildebrand, then Ryan Hunter-Reay, Takuma Sato, and Graham Rahal. And now we'll see if Mira can make the pass. He does into turn number 1.
Do what you can, do what you can.
Mira to 12th.
She's going to, I think, just continue to lose these spots right here. She just doesn't have the grip in the car she had earlier.
Now here comes Hildebrand. Let's see if Ryan Hunter-Reay can also sneak through. Not this time. Not at that corner. National Guard car driven by J.R. Hildebrand in 14th spot.
He's not going to try in the same place, is he?
He did. Oh. He got away with it this time.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a little bit of teammate love there.
Here comes Sato. Just 10 laps to go.
See, when you lose grip and you lose momentum, it's a tough day at the office.
But it just still shows how difficult it is to get around somebody, even when you're faster at this place. You really have to, it takes 2 or 3 corners to set somebody up to get to one of those spots that you can pass, like turn 5.
We're keeping a close eye on things up front, and it is much the same. In fact, it's now up to almost a full second lead.
Yeah, Scott was pulling some laps off there that were quicker than Will Power, the leader, but Will Power has turned the wick up.
There's Dario in 3rd, the 4th place car, and kudos to Marco Andretti having a great run. Kevin?
Marco Andretti is in position for his 2nd straight top 5 in 2 tries here at Barber Motorsports Park. Michael Andretti just told him moments ago, you've still got 10 overtakes left.
There's Michael, his dad.
Who is calling his pit strategy this year. They had another shift in the team of personnel, so he's back making those calls with Marco.
There's 1st and 2nd. Separated by 9/10 of a second. Marty?
Yeah, Bob, Will Power has led every lap today, but it's not been quite so easy for him. He's had to survive several restarts, and if he does win, he'll win with that man making the calls today. John Erickson, a familiar face in the Penske camp. That's the case because Clive Howell, his normal strategist, had to go back home for a family situation. Erickson was working in his garage yesterday, restoring his 34 Ford, when Tim Cindric called and said, hey, can you come call a race here at Barber? He said, sure, why not? Drove down last night. Now, I've known Erickson for about 15 years. And Wally, the operative word that I have a problem with, that he was actually working on that 34 Ford.
But John Erickson.
He swears that he's restoring it all by himself in his garage about 6 months into the project with about a year and a half.
I'm with you on that, Marty. I've known John a long time, and I think he's delegating the work maybe being done. Well, I'm not sure he's doing it himself, but he swears he is.
Here is Tony Kanaan trying to get the position from Oriol Serbia on board with Tony Kanaan. Boy, he doesn't let poor qualifying performances hold him back in the race. Ooh, I thought he was going to maybe get a chance to get under Oriol.
Not quite close enough to try to make a outbreaking pass here, but he is trying everything he can to get himself in a position so where he can try to dive underneath him under braking.
In a way, it actually worked in Serbia's favor that he got a little bit, lost that momentum at the one spot that Kanaan would have been setting him up for a pass in turn number 5. It wasn't on purpose, but it definitely helped out Serbia.
Tony probably has passed more cars today than anyone, like 3 or 4 times. Passed them up,
yeah,
the same car.
We keep track of positions, and he's definitely leading that one in the clubhouse with plus 18, but he's passed those 18 probably more than once.
There are 5 different teams represented in the first 6 positions. Penske, Ganassi has 2, Andretti Autosport, Newman Haas, and KV Racing Technologies.
This is where Tony's got to stay as close as possible in order to try an outbraking maneuver here going down into turn 5, and he's almost there. Serbia gets off that corner pretty
he's
well.
Thinking about it. No, not quite.
Okay, it looks like Serbia is just getting a little bit more grip coming off the corners than Tony is right now. It's a roller coaster ride.
Yeah. Behind Kanaan.
That's Castaneda's right there. Yeah, he's making a little bit of ground up.
And Pagano. Word is that Anna Beatrice might be back for Long Beach. We'll have to wait and see next Sunday. But Pagano doing a great job of filling in for her this weekend. There's Simona Di Stovestro, Charlie Kimball, and here is Sebastian Bourdais. 4 consecutive championships in Champ Car racing. Tried Formula One. Great to have him back in the Eyes on Indycar series, driving for Dale Coyne.
Had a nice long chat with him this morning, and whoa, a big wiggle for him coming up into turn number 2. And he said that Dale Coyne has hired some great people to try to upgrade and work with his engineering department, but they had changes at the last minute, and they don't really have a database to work with. They're still coming to these racetracks kind of starting from scratch. And Sebastian is hopeful, for growth, but at the moment, earlier in the weekend, he was really saying we are really struggling.
Well, she finally had enough of that set of tires. Right. I can't blame her.
Sometimes not taking tires to get the track position works, and then this is a great example of not taking tires. You only briefly had that position, and you had to give up so many more along the way.
Yeah, if she would have got the cautions when she needed it, probably would have helped her out a lot. But
hey, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So it made for some exciting racing, that's for sure.
Interval up to more than a second now.
Yeah, Scott not really getting any closer. And he's been using a lot more push to passes than Will Power has.
Yes, in fact, Power has 14 left of the 20, and Scott only has 7.
Marco's falling back.